I've done a YouTube video. And I kind of wanted to do an update. I still get messages from people asking about the business from my original video, which is still up. But so much has changed since I did that video that I figured I'd come on here and kind of do an update. So the kits are still the same. If you had seen my original video, there's still 3 kits. It's kit A, kit B, and kit C. They're still the same prices, $1,000, $3,000, and $5,000. The main difference now, since the change, is that instead of itemizing how much you're gonna get, exactly what you're gonna get in your kit, they give you a mix and match variety of all the current styles up to the wholesale value of the kit. So you're not gonna necessarily get a specific number of a certain item. You're just gonna get a really good mix, which some people love and some people hate. And honestly, it really works out for the best for everyone, because everyone's gonna be getting more variety or more diversity in their kits. And so that's gonna really appeal to our customers, because they're not gonna just stick with one person, because everybody's gonna have the same thing. So that's gonna be really helpful, I think, in the future. So that's the biggest thing that's changed. And of course, we still have that really awesome promotion going on that I talked about in my first video. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to email me, myameliajames@lindsay@gmail.com. I'm gonna put my information down below. I'll put my Facebook group, my email, my website, everything like that, so you'll have access to that. What else? So a lot of changes have been happening in the company. Since I started, I was the 10th founding rep. I was the 10th rep to sign on with the company. Sorry, my baby's talking. Hi. She's sitting in my lap right now. You just can't see her. So since I signed on in January, I signed on in January, the company officially launched in February. It's amazing the amount of growth and expansion and progress that has been made. I am talking about, it's really, it's amazing, you guys, how we went from this little bitty unknown company to a real competition in the market. And I think it's just amazing. I shouldn't say competition, because we're not in competition with the other companies out there. I should say just a real presence. We have an actual presence now in the market. So yeah, it's really crazy. I'm so proud to be a representative for My Amelia James. I am just so, I don't know, I'm still to this day, it feels brand new to me. It just is so exciting. But yeah, so I have actually grown a pretty big team now. Like I said, I signed on in January. I was the 10th rep, and then now my team, my direct downline consists of approximately 30 girls, and then my whole team is greater than 130, I believe. I don't have an exact count on that yet. So what they're doing right now, because we're not actually an MLM, so when I talk about my downline, I'm not earning any compensation or I'm not earning any type of commission from my downline. But we are transitioning to an MLM, which will be happening in the next few months, I believe. They're not giving us a timeline right now because they don't want to promise something and then not be able to deliver, because they want it to be perfect when it rolls out. They don't want there to be any hiccups. Is it possible that there will be? Sure, of course, but they're really doing their due diligence and making sure it gets done correctly, which is just another reason why I love this company so much, is they do try to make things right. You know, it hasn't been an easy road, and if you talk to other reps too, we're a brand new company. So with that comes a lot of bumps in the road, and you have to be able to kind of weather the storm if you want to be a rep for My Amelia James. Just with the growth and, you know, trying to figure out how things work, it's been a bit of a bumpy road, but I can't even tell you, like I said, how much progress has been made. And I can't even imagine what this company is going to be like in a year from now, considering how much progress we've made in just a few months. You know, what is it, June 1st today, I believe, or May 31st, whatever. I don't actually know the date, but we launched February 1st. That's incredible, you guys. I can't even begin to tell you how incredible that is to me. So anyways, it hasn't been easy at all. And it is not a company for everybody. You know, being in this brand new phase, being a startup company, you know, being ground level sounds so exciting, but it comes with a lot of sacrifice. You know, you have to be willing to kind of sacrifice in the beginning. And if you do, and if you're able to do that, then you're going to reap the benefit, so much benefit from it. But it's just a matter of if you're able to do that. And not everybody is, and that's totally okay. There's other options out there that are great options. When somebody comes to me and wants information on my Amelia James, I give them the 411, but I also let them know what's going on in the company, what kind of challenges we're facing right now. I kind of try to paint a really realistic picture for them so that they're able to make an educated decision on, is this gonna be a good fit for me? And you guys, I can't even tell you, I have a pretty good sized team, but I've chased a lot of people away, and not intentionally, but it's probably for the best, because here's what I don't want for my team. I don't want somebody who signs on and is really excited about it and then they're disappointed because it's not what they thought it was gonna be. So for people that are interested in signing on to my team, I always just paint a really accurate picture of what's going on right now, what can be expected in the future, things like that. So if you're interested in joining my team, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to give you information. What else can I tell you about the changes? The quality of our pieces are getting so much better. I mean, starting out the quality, there were some quality issues, and that's again with any company. We've had our fair share, and just recently to see the changes in the material, the fabric, the stitching, and the labels, everything is just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's incredible. Can you tell I'm like amazed at everything? It's still surreal to me, honestly. It's great, you guys. I don't know. And like I said before, it is not perfect, but it's a perfect fit for me. And that's kind of like marriage, I guess you could say. I feel like I'm married to this company. I'm able to overlook the small little things that kind of make it imperfect. And every company that you find is imperfect. There's not going to be a perfect company out there, but you have to find the right fit for you. You have to find the perfect company for you. So for me, this is it. I found it, and I'm lucky because it was the first one I tried. And not everybody, you know, some people kind of have to test the waters in other places, and that's fine too. But again, it's a lot like a marriage in that way. You have to date around a little bit sometimes. I love this analogy. This just popped into my head. So yeah, I don't know. It's a perfect fit for me. I know some other girls really feel that way, and you know, we may get frustrated sometimes, but at the end of the day, we are so satisfied with our decision in what we're doing, and it just makes it all worthwhile. Honestly, this opportunity came to me at the perfect time. Some of you may know that I had, at the time of my last video, I believe my baby was still in the NICU. And so it was a really difficult time for me. She was born when I was 26 weeks pregnant. She weighed 1 pound 11 ounces when she was born. So that time right there was probably one of the most difficult times of my life. We thought we might lose her. It was heartbreaking, and to think about having to go back to work, and you know, that added stress as well. It was a very stressful time. And then this opportunity came into my life, and it was just like, I don't know. It was timed so perfectly. And when I signed on, I live in the same town as our founder. And the reason I found her is because I was looking for a rep from a similar company that she actually used to be a rep for in my town. So that's how I came across her. I don't know her personally, you know, before this business. We weren't friends or anything. But that's how I found out about my Amelia James. And I spoke on the phone. I think I talked to her for at least an hour, picking her brain, asking her questions, learning about her vision for the company. And everything she said to me blew me away. She really wanted for her reps a lot of freedom to run their own businesses. And she wanted a company to be built for the reps, and that's what they're doing. They're doing an astounding job, if you ask me. The main reason I came on here was to give the updates, which is just the kits have changed a little bit, and that's it. We're not quite an MLM yet. We're in the process of it. Right now they're working on the software for our back office. That has not yet been released to us, but they are in the process of working on getting that perfect. And then they're going to be releasing the software to us. And once that's done and everything's good, then they will roll out the MLM. So it's a work in progress. Everything is going along smoothly. I mean, for the most part, you know, there have been some hiccups, but that is with any company you're gonna find. So I think that's gonna be it for now. Please feel free to reach out to me. My email address and my Facebook group are gonna be linked down below. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day.